In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make over $100 every single day with online freelance copywriting, which comes out to around $3K per month. Now, I'll be honest with you, most online freelance copywriters' goals are somewhere between $5K a month and $10K a month. But to be honest, most people would be able to drastically change their lives forever if they were just able to get to at least $100 a day, which is $3K a month. And of course, $3K a month comes before the $5K a month and the $10K a month, because with $3K a month, most people are able to actually buy their time back, meaning they can actually quit going to college like their parents forced them to, and they can also quit their 9-to-5 job and put more time into copywriting so that they can scale their income. But okay, let me address the elephant in the room. How likely is it that you can actually make over $3K a month or $100 a day with copywriting? Well, the answer is really quite simple. I show wins on this channel literally pretty much every single video that I do, and most of them are literally 10K a month, 12K a month, 15K a month, 20K a month, and so on and so forth. So with 3K a month, I mean, I don't really show that many 3K a month wins, but man, there are so many of them on the Discord channel. If you want to see them, you can see them for yourself. And if you want even more proof, you can actually go on the Tyson4D YouTube channel, and I created a whole playlist where you can watch every single interview that I've done with the other copywriters. And yes, anyone can do this at any age, at any part of the world. So look, now that all that is out of the way, let's get straight into the value, and I'll talk about what copywriting is, how do you start it, and why is it such a great opportunity right now? Well, copywriting is essentially just writing words for marketing materials. Every ad that you see on Instagram, every ad that you see on Facebook or on YouTube, or any ad or email that you get in your email inbox that tries to sell you something, all of that was written by a copywriter. So it's pretty simple what copywriting is. It's just the layman doesn't actually call it copywriting. They call it something like marketing or advertising. But all of the words that you see that are written, or also all the words that are spoken, are written by copywriters. And that is essentially the easiest explanation that I can give you. This is exactly how I would explain it to my grandma, and how I have had it to explain it to her over and over and over again, even though she still doesn't really get even making money online. But that is basically as simple as it gets. You're writing words for money. And look, if you're still skeptical, you should be, because there are a lot of people out here saying that you can make money online with so many different weird things. So let me break it down even further and give you some more examples. So what does the journey of becoming a copywriter even look like? Like, how do you actually make money? What clients do you work with? All these other sorts of questions. Well, first and foremost, you have to graduate copywriting kindergarten, meaning you need to know the basics before you can actually start working with businesses. In order to actually sell a skill, you need to develop the skill at least somewhat first. And this is what I like to call copy kindergarten. Next, after you've graduated from copywriting kindergarten and you've reached the minimum viable skill level, all you need to do is start outreaching to businesses. And yes, this is going to take some time, and it's going to take some effort. And I'll be honest, some people get lucky and they get their first $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month retainer deal in like their 5th outreach. And those are the lucky ones, all right? For the other people who aren't so lucky, you're probably gonna have to outreach for at least a few days, weeks, or even months before you get that first copywriting client. But I'm here to tell you that it is more than worth it. Remember, if it was super easy and all you had to do was go online and click a couple buttons, everyone would do it. And if everyone was doing it, then of course it wouldn't actually be effective. And look, after you get your first copywriting client, that's probably going to be the copywriting client who is either not paying you very much, or maybe not even paying you for a little bit at all at first. But this is great because you're actually getting your head in the game. Now you're getting testimonials, you're getting results, and you're also further developing your copywriting skill so that you can better market yourself to those businesses who are going to pay you $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month or $100 a day. And then after you get your first $3K a month copywriting client and you're making over that $100 a day, now you can start developing your complementary skills, okay? These are things like email marketing, funnel creation, or landing page building. Now, it's important not to get too overwhelmed at first. Essentially, copywriting is just the tip of the iceberg, okay? It's the top skill. It's the very, very simple skill that you can learn and start selling right away. And then as you make money with copywriting, you can learn other complementary skills, which will make your copy even more effective, which means you can make businesses even more money, which means you get paid even crazier amounts. This is why people in the 40 community are getting paid 8K a month, 10K a month, 12K a month, 18K a month, and everything in between. Okay, so let's start at the foundation. What do you need to know to graduate copywriting kindergarten and start outreaching to businesses? Well, the answer is not that much. Guys, I don't want you to get into an eternal learning phase. And that's where most people get stuck. They're learning, they don't know if they're good enough, but they keep learning anyways, and they never actually start to outreach to businesses. And the thing is that this is essentially productive procrastination. They are essentially procrastinating by keeping themselves occupied with learning copy and trying to get better. And look, I get it. You are never going to feel like you're good enough to start marketing to businesses. But trust me when I tell you, the best way to actually learn as a copywriter is on a job, right? Because when you're working at that job, you're able to actually get feedback from the marketplace. You know what it's like to work with clients, and now you have your foot in the door. And if you want to learn how to get copywriting clients as quick as possible, all you need to do is download my Copy Navigator course. It's $1,500. You can only get it right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing. If you want to know the actual outreach strategies and outreach methods and see the screenshots of me literally closing clients right there in front of your eyes and see the videos that I sent them and everything in between, all you got to do is download the free copy starter kit down below in the description. We don't do that course pushing stuff around here. Now look, when it comes to actually graduating copy kindergarten and now you're looking for your first copywriting client, the easiest things you can do is just outreach to your network, okay? I'll call this the 72-hour challenge. Essentially, over 3 days, all you really need to do is look at the people in your life, okay? Who do you know who knows somebody else who has a business? And all you have to do is not pitch to them or try to sell your services to them. All you need to do is ask them if they know anybody who would be possibly interested in your copywriting services. And that's basically it. Now, essentially, you're inferring, right, that you're going to ask them if they're interested in their copywriting services, but you're not asking them outright. This is a way that you don't have to actually sacrifice your relationship with that person. It doesn't have to be weird or awkward. And you also get a chance to actually get copywriting clients without having to do literally any outreach. And of course, the main question being, well, Tyson, how do I go about getting clients if I don't have any experience? And well, this of course sounds like what came first, the chicken or the egg. And the answer is you just get experience. Now I know it sounds stupid. Well, no duh, right? But the thing is that the best way to actually get experience is with an LRO, a low risk offer. Because the fact of the matter is you don't want somebody performing heart surgery on you, open heart surgery, if they've just read about it in books. Or maybe they watched a course and they haven't actually done it before. They haven't performed it before, right? And copywriting is a lot like heart surgery because it is in fact a multiplier to a business's sales, which means if it's bad, then it's gonna hurt their sales a lot. But if it's good, then it's gonna help their sales a lot, okay? So you don't wanna put all the risk on them. So what you're going to do is work with them either for free for a week, or you're gonna work with them on commission-based only, or you're just gonna pitch them a $500 to $1,000 project. Now, guys, listen to me when I tell you $500 to $1,000 is literally nothing. If you can't get a business that's making over $1 million a year, right, which means over $100,000 a month, to pay you $500 or $1,000, then you need to get back in the lab, you need to lock in, and you need to improve your skills. And with all of this information, you should be able to get your first copywriting client. And once you get your first copywriting client, of course, it's important to give them as much results as you possibly can and actually write the best copy and help them out and help them make money so that they can give you a testimonial. You can get results from them. You can also build your skill and gain experience. But now, of course, it's time to go ahead and reach for that $3K a month, which is, of course, $100 a day. And this is how you do it. Once you hit that $3K a month, essentially it comes down to outreach. This means actually building yourself a business profile on something like Instagram or any other social media. And then you need to outreach to other businesses. Now, because you're an actual professional, you've gotten results before that, of course, you're showing on your profile and you're telling other businesses, now you're going to be able to actually get copywriting clients. Now, yes, you can start at this cold outreach phase, but just know that it's a lot easier to get somebody in your network if you have anybody. If you don't have anybody, then yes, you can just start right here at the outreach phase. And guys, with enough outreach, and if you're actually good at your skill, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to close a $2,000, $3,000, or $4,000 every single month copywriting client. Now, look, I know it sounds simpler than it really is, but guys, I have free courses upon free courses upon free courses on this very channel, and also in the free copy starter kit in the link in the description that will show you every single thing you need to know in excruciating detail. And now now that you're at your $100 a day, which is what this video is about, you're naturally going to want to learn, okay, well, how do I scale this to 10K a month or 6 figures per year? And you might be tempted to just do the exact same thing that got you to that first 3K a month. But the problem is that your skills aren't leveraged enough yet at this point to actually get to 10K a month in the most efficient way possible. Because while you're making 3K a month, that 3K a month is probably going to take you a bunch of time and effort to do. Meaning you're getting paid 3K a month, but you're probably working 30 hours a week or 40 hours a week. So you can't just get another 3K a month client for another 40 hours a week and another 3K a month client for another 40 hours a week. Then you're working like 120 hours a week and getting pretty much no sleep. So what you should do instead is get higher leveraged skills. These are complementary skills that I mentioned in the beginning: sales funnels, email marketing, and landing page creation. Now, the reason why these skills are so important to actually making more money is because you can make way more money when you combine copywriting with these skills. Now, you're not just someone who does one small task, you're someone who's responsible for a whole department of the marketing. And of course, since you're doing more and you're higher skilled, you are going to be compensated even more. Now, like I said, we don't do that course pushing stuff around here, so you can look at all the free courses that I have on this channel on those exact topics. I show you actual email marketing and what it looks like to actually go inside the software and create a campaign and send it out to the list. I show you landing page creations. I created a whole masterclass on that and a whole free sales funnels course that you guys can check out. And that is how you're going to hit over $100 every single day with freelance online copywriting. Enjoy the rest of the videos on the channel.